So today I'm going to do a summary of what we've been doing building up these bees from 4 that overwintered out of 10. We had 5 overwinter, but then one small one, I had it in, all the brood was up in a shallow, a medium super. So once the small hive, the 5th hive that died early in the spring, I think it just starved out or got robbed out. It was just too small. It had food. It had been laying. The queen had been laying a small cluster, very small. We saw the queen in there, and it just sort of fizzled out. It fizzled out after I had taken the medium and removed the deep that was underneath it, and then put the medium on the bottom board and put the lid and all that back on. And I'd still left the entrance reduced, but I thought giving him a smaller space would help him. It still had the winter insulation on top, and they still didn't make it. So I suspect they either got robbed out or they just didn't have the amount of bees they needed to keep it warm enough during a cold snap. Despite my best efforts. So we're going to go out and we're going to walk through the bee yard, and we're just going to talk about each hive one at a time. There we go. So this here is hive number 1, and it's doing great. The unpainted box at the top is comb honey with cassettes, but it hasn't done very well as far as the cassettes go. It seems to be producing honey. Hive number 2 was a nuke that I started off on the top of this in the spring, and it had a queen in it, and then it went queenless, turned into a laying worker, and it's pretty much empty now, I would assume. This is hive number 4. Hive number 4 came from a split from hive number 6 this spring. And it seems to be doing pretty good. It'll be ready for overwintering as a single. And this here, hive number 5, we've got it facing the other way. It was the double nuke, or the 2 nukes that were above 6. That produced a queen in one of them, and I stacked it into 2 4/4 nukes, and it just grew like crazy, and I had to put it into a regular box with a honey super. So we'll get into that and see how it did this year. Hive number 4 is one of the surviving colonies, the same as hive number 1. It's got 3 supers on it. So, and sorry, that's hive number 6. 4, 5, and 6. So 6 was a surviving colony. 7 was a surviving colony, and it had 2 nukes, 4-frame nukes over the top of it in the spring to make queens, and it produced these 2 colonies here, which I think we'll see will be pretty good. I'll have to take a look, but they definitely have flying bees. We still have some restricted entrances. And then and they have become hive number 8 and 9, and this one here is 10, and 10 is doing pretty good. It probably is going to need another super, but it grew pretty well in the spring. It was a colony that I started in August in those the University of Guelph mating nukes that I used them as a start. Take a peek, see what's going on in here. But this is their 4-frame nukes. We're probably going to drop a few frames into here and see if we can get them to restart as well. Maybe try get 4 more colonies started today, and then we'll see if we can put some bee gates on here and get the honey off of them. So we'll get the honey off of them and I'll come back in a couple days and basically put back what hasn't been filled, make up supers. But for now, we'll just drop an empty super on to house the extra bees. Okay, well, let's start with number one. Quite cool. Haven't been in these for a while, particularly this one. Oh, it's really cool. These guys are ready for another super. Yeah, they're all full. Of course. I forgot my space. Oh gosh, that's full. Not quite full, but we'll see enough to hurt us.
these guys to go back in. Okay, you go back on top. Feel like a whole full box. This is like home plate. I don't think they were drawing out. You better put the tape on. It's a bit sketchy. I might retire this blue box. The gate's on. It's kind of early in the morning, so the colonies are pretty much all home. See what they're doing. A little bit windy today. I'm working in front of you. So, black smoke. Some kind of spider. This one looks mostly full. Alright, let's check it out. They've glued stuff together. Oh. Really? Damn it. They're just not. Like I said, these guys can be a bit spicy. It's not very clean. What have you guys done? Oh, there we go. Finally broken free. Okay. It's pretty full. Oh, come on. Feels pretty full. Let's put an empty one on. Take some out. Alright, this one here, I think is full. It felt pretty light. Yeah, it looks like one of the combs shifted. Let's take a look at this. Now this is what happens when your comb spacing is a little bit off. They built this beautiful piece of comb in there. See that? Just right in between. There's some on the other side. Same idea. That one has a bit of honey in it. We'll let them take it out. This we gotta pull off. There's honey underneath. And they're not. Now they're quite happy. Huh. Let's get this spaced out properly. How it got rocked over. I usually don't move much once you get them spaced. There we go. Seems good. Space them for 9 turns. Alright, begin. Oh. Well, they should do well with that new box. Because it has spots for them to drop home. Gonna put this somewhere. Rub. That's really cool. And I wasn't even filming. Let's see if this one's full or not. If we can get two. And I think we might even put two on top of this. That looks pretty full. And that feels pretty full. How about the next one? homesteading. Using a clean excluder. I suspect. There's gonna be brood up in there. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's move to inspection. That's the food. Here. Honey. Okay. I'm not exactly sure why I didn't put a clean excluder. I don't know where the clean is, so I'm just going to put that up here so they can't go anywhere. Yeah, it's gonna get busy. Cover you up. Fell out of my pocket. We're starting to backfill the ground. The brood was nectar. Not quite. Oh, that was full. Put it on the outside. This one's maybe on the other outside. That's why we've been messing with it. Now let's see if we get 9 in there. Loosen it out. Oh, this is a full pot. Oh, I hate it when it does that. Come on. Yeah. Sorry guys.